human, no matter what religion they belong, has always claimed that they love God, although they have fought against what God created, but loved God himself. So, is it possible to love an artist but don't love his art? What is exactly the basis of these claims that we as humans make? We will explore all these in this video. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe the channel Rumi Sufi Mystic. Let's start from here. Have you noticed that there is a widespread trend of people professing to love all humanity everywhere? However, if you take a closer look, you might observe that they don't show love to the person sitting beside them. Despite loudly proclaiming this love for all of humanity on social media, nowadays, people often struggle to get along even with those in their own families. A striking example of this was during COVID-19, when individuals who claimed they never had time for their families were compelled to stay at home for just a few weeks. Sadly, fights and problems at home increased. What's the reason behind this paradox? Why can they express love for all humanity or God but struggle to love the person next to them or their neighbors? This happens because they don't really share much with God or all of humanity, but they share a lot of things with their families or life partners. They might even share a wall or a walking path with their neighbors. People love God because He doesn't meddle in what they do and never disagrees with their opinions. But when they share something or someone challenges their views, and there's disagreement, that's when they start not to love them. Humans have always loved things that aren't alive, like those who can't talk. It seems they prefer what's not alive over what is. If you've noticed, many smart and wise people, like thinkers or philosophers, weren't really valued when they were alive. It's usually later, after they're gone, that people appreciate their work. When they were alive, they had to leave their country, be silent, or even got put in prison or executed. The same thing is happening in our time. We love those who aren't with us anymore, but don't connect much with those who are alive. So, we love God because He never talks, He never disagrees with us. We just express our thoughts, ask for what we want, and make requests. He never disagrees, so we really love Him. But when it comes to our partner, husband, roommate, or family, who say no or don't agree with some of our ideas, we just end up disliking them. Even we know that the sacrifices or things we offer to God, He won't come to take them. In the end, it's us who eat or use them. There's a story about 3 beggars from different religions, a Muslim, a Christian, and a Hindu, who decided to work together during an economic crisis, even though they usually don't work together. They came together to discuss the money they collected and how they planned to use it for God and themselves. The Hindu beggar said, "I draw a big home and throw all the money in it. Whatever comes in that big home, that I will give to God. The rest will be mine." The Muslim beggar said, "I do the same technique. I write a big Allah in Arabic and throw all the money. Whatever stays in that big name is for Allah. Rest is mine." They asked the Christian beggar, "Okay, tell us how you do it." He said, "I throw all the money up. Whatever he needs he will keep. The rest which falls back is mine." Basically, if we don't have something shared, with that person or entity, and until he does not disagree with us, we have an immense love for him. But the moment we shared same space, food, or bed, suddenly a lot of the things looks weird about that person, and the person doesn't seem to be any more lovingly to us. Everyone wants others to be just the way they want, but they forget that others can be and live the way they want to be, not how someone else wants them to be. The same thing happens with our pets. We feel so much love and happiness when we see a dog playing, but we might not feel the same about talking to the person next to us. It's because the dog does whatever we want, and even if we throw the ball 100 times, the dog brings it back happily, without giving any negative vibes or expressions. It is so lovingly, because the pet never talks, never argues about what we do with them. It's okay to express your love for God and your community however you like, but God appreciates humans who love His creations, especially other humans beings, since humans are the most respected beings to Him. That's why in every religion, it says, love God, your parents, and your neighbors. Parents here don't just mean mom and dad. It's a symbol for the people you live with. It's crucial to understand that posting about love on social media won't help. If you're having a fight with your neighbor, it doesn't bring benefits in this world or the afterlife. But in all of this, one thing is clear as crystal: every human is capable of giving love, in fact, being love, not just to some, but to everyone. As it said, love is not what you do, love is what you are. So, be love and be the person that everyone loves to be with. To support us, please subscribe the channel Rumi Sufi Mystic and press the like button.